What's up, West? Happy St. Patrick's Day, Titans. We're here to tell you about some fun facts about the Irish holiday.
Did you know that St. Patrick was actually born in Britain? And leprechauns might be based on Irish fairies.
Also, the first St. Patrick's Day parade was held in America. Anyway, the Titan stars nominated by WMS staff this episode are
Madison never gives up. She is willing to work hard and keep trying at something that is very difficult, like playing the violin. In addition to being a great violin student, Madison has been a kind and helpful student. She is very positive and encouraging with her peers. Kaylee is always prepared for class and cheers each student on when they have success or helps encourage when they do not. She always gives 100% each class period and never gives up when she does not grasp a concept of her first attempt. She is the definition of a leader in the band room. AJ demonstrates enthusiasm with unmatched consistency. Her love of singing in choir is clearly demonstrated by the way she follows the path of a Titan. AJ listens well, practices at home, and is always on time. She is a team player and brings joy to those around her and leads by example and isn't afraid to make mistakes. Nora is a quiet leader who shows kindness in her encouragement of others to always do their best even when it is challenging. Gwyneth walks the path of a Titan through leading by example in her kindness to others and diligent learning of music, creating a strong foundation for the rest of the orchestra to learn and build upon. Ella is an outstanding social studies student. She works hard, takes responsibility, and is very helpful to others around her. She works well in small groups and works to help people if they are struggling. Daniel is a diligent worker who takes his learning seriously, always taking his work above and beyond expectations. He is dedicated to quality learning by displaying a growth mindset, and his perseverance is evident. Corey cares about supporting other students in their learning, takes his own learning seriously, and adds great ideas to the classroom. Zarina is kind to others and takes responsibility for her work. Her attitude is outstanding and her positivity is refreshing and contagious. Jeremy is a great student and a kind human being. He is always on task and working when students are to be on task. Jeremy listens well to others and helps out around the classroom. Elliot is always prepared for class with materials and completed homework assignments. He shares his enthusiasm for learning by actively participating in classroom discussions. Estelle is a strong student in all of her classes with her work ethic and attention to detail. She is a compassionate student and is always willing to help while looking out for students and making sure everyone is welcomed. Hope is willing to go above and beyond, as well as help others. She has a positive attitude, is kind to others, and takes responsibility for her actions. Way to go, Titans.
If you like crochet and stuffed animals, this might be interesting to you. Let's meet Claire Hautula as she explains what her creative passion is.
When did you start making these crocheted animals?
I started like a year ago because my mom likes to knit and I wanted to learn how to crochet.
Do you know how to knit?
I don't.
How long does each of one of them take?
It depends on how big it is. Like if I'm making one that's only about the size of my hand, it only takes about a day. And then if I'm making a slightly bigger one, it takes 2 to 5 days.
What's the biggest one that you've ever made?
Probably my frog that I made.
How much does each one of them cost?
It kind of depends on the brand, but it usually is like $10 maybe.
What can you do exactly with crocheting?
I like to make like certain types of animals, and I like to make baby hats sometimes. And like I made a baby blanket once too.
What types of animals do you make?
I made a frog, I made an octopus before. I like to make these little blobs with eyes because I think they're cute. And I made a snake before.
Would you ever consider selling the stuff that you make?
I would, if my mom would let me or get me a website.
Did you know that West Middle School not only has a giving closet for clothing, but also personal hygiene products are available? Here's how to find them around the school.
If you have ever found yourself in need of personal items like deodorant, hairbrushes, toothbrushes, toothpaste, or feminine hygiene products, they are all available here at school free of charge. All you need to do is stop by your wing office and you can find baskets of these items for you to take as you need. Don't forget, we also have a giving closet in the 6th grade wing if you ever need an article of clothing. Again, these are all available to you free of charge whenever you need.
Looking for a new book? Here's a suggestion.
Stanley Yelnats is under a curse that begins with his no-good, dirty, rotten, pig-stealing great-great-grandfather and has since followed generations of Yelnats. Now Stanley has been unjustly sent to a boys' detention center, Camp Green Lake, where the boys build character by spending all day every day digging holes exactly 5 feet wide and 5 feet deep. There is no lake at Camp Green Lake, but there is an awful lot of holes. But what could be buried under a dried-up lake? Stanley tries to dig up the truth in this inventive and darkly humorous tale of a crime and punishment and redemption.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, Titans. This is West Press signing off.